Hi everyone and welcome to your maths lesson today. As always, we are going to start by warming up our maths brains and we're going to do it today by subsidising. And what that means is I'm going to show you a card and you're going to work out what number is that card showing. But you've got to do it without counting. You've got to try and look at it and know what the number is. Okay, so let's have a go. Our first card. Brilliant, well done if you said 2 and you knew that there were 2 fingers. If you do need to count, don't worry, but we are trying to do it without counting. Let's have a look at our next card. Are you ready? What number does it show? Brilliant, well done if you knew that it was 4. Now a quick way of doing this is we know that this top line has 5 in it. Now one of them is empty, which means that's not filled, so there's only 4. Well done. Let's have a look at another one. What number does it show? 6. Well done. Let's have a look at another card. 3. Brilliant. Next one. What number does this show? Excellent. 1. Let's have a look at our next card. Brilliant. This is 10. And we know it because it is our 10 frame and it is full. Each box has a counter in, so we know without counting that's got to be 10. Let's have a look at another one. What number is this? Brilliant. Well done if you knew it was 8. And we know that this is a whole handful. And we know a whole handful is 5, so we don't need to count that. 5, 6, 7, 8. Next one. What number am I showing? 5. Well done. And we're going to do just one more. What number have we got here? 7. Well done if you knew that the top row was full, which makes that 5, 6, 7. Don't worry if you didn't know all of those straight off or as fast as Mrs. Swinley has done them. That's okay. Remember, this video is brilliant because you can redo it over and over again so you can practice. And practice that subsidising. It's really important to be able to see and know what number it is showing straight away using those little skills that I taught you through it. Good job, reception. Let's move to the next part of our maths lesson. So today, in our main part of our maths lesson, we are going to be looking at this symbol. Does anyone know what this symbol is or what it means? Well done if you know that this means add. That's what we are going to be learning to do today. We are going to be adding 2 amounts together to find their total. And to help us that, we are going to be using some objects. Now, Mrs. Finley is going to be using some stars, but you can use whatever objects you've got in your house. It could be dolls, it could be pens, it could be pieces of paper. It doesn't matter as long as you are using objects to help you. So, the first question we are going to have a look at is this. And we are going to see if we can add together the numbers 3 and 2. Now we're going to be adding together, I'm going to say it again just so you know what we're doing. We're going to be adding together the numbers 3 and 2. So we need our symbol because we're adding 3, add 2. And then we have another symbol which is our equals symbol. And that means total. What's our answer? So we've got 3, add 2 equals, and we're going to find our answer. And we're going to do it using our objects. So here are my objects. Now, if you remember, our question that we were trying to find the answer to was 3 add 2. So I'm going to need 3 stars over here. Oh, it's stuck together a little bit. There we go. So I've got 1, 2, 3 stars over here. And I'm going to need 1, 2 stars over here. So I can get rid of all the rest. Now I want to find out how much there is all together. So how many stars do I have all together? And to do that, I push them all together. Just like that. And then I count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What you get? So I had 3 stars and 2 stars because that's what we're trying to work out. How many we have all together. So we push them all together and then we count how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we just found out if we add 3 and 2 together, it makes the answer 5. So 3 add 2 equals 5. Let's have a go at another one together. And we're going to do this time 4 add 3. So we are going to add 4 objects and 3 objects together to find out how many we have all together. Let's have a little look. So here are my stars. So if you remember, we were looking at 4 add 3. So we need 4 stars over here. 2, 3, 4. And we need 3 stars over here. And we can get rid of all of our spare objects. So there we have our 4 and our 3. Now we need to know how many we have all together. So we push them together. And we find the total. Now this is where your subsidising might come in handy. So I can see straight away, I've got 2 lines of 3 here, like on a dice. So I know that's 6 and one more is 7. Now, if you can't see that, that's okay. You would just need to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's our total. So watch again. We got our 4 objects on one side, our 3 objects on the other side. And to find out how many we had all together, we literally put them all together in a big pile. And then we count how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've just found out that 4 add 3 equals 7. 4 add 3 equals 7. Now, when we're adding and we're finding how many we have all together, our answer is always going to be our biggest number. And that's our little trick to check that our answer is correct. Your answer has to be bigger than your other 2 numbers. So in this question, my answer is 7. 7 is bigger than 4 and 7 is bigger than 3. So it's likely that that's going to be the right answer. Now we know it's the right answer because we've just found it, but it's a little way of checking that your answer is correct. So what I'd like you to do is have a little go at this yourself. I'm going to pop 4 questions up on my board. We are going to have 2 add 3 equals. 4 add 2 equals. 5 add 3 equals. And 4 add 5 equals. And your task today is to find those 4 answers. Now remember, what you do is you get your objects. Now remember, it doesn't matter what your objects are. They can be pencils, pens, dolls, teddy bears. It doesn't matter. So for the first question, you would get 2 objects and put them in one pile. You would then get your 3 objects and put them in another pile. You would then push them all together, count them, and that would give you your answer. So just to repeat, so you're really clear what you need to do, you make a pile of 2 objects, a pile of 3 objects, you then push them all together, because that's what we're finding. How adding means how many all together. So you push them all together, you count them, and then you write your answer. You can then take a quick picture of your 4 sums and send them over to Learning Book for us to see. Enjoy adding reception, and I will see you again tomorrow for another maths lesson. Bye!